Yes. Welcome to another episode of Picks and Polos. Last week, I'll put my record in the description to see how I did. I gotta go back and check. Hope everybody's doing all right. Hope everybody made a little bit of money. Hope everybody got a little fresh last week. Let's start with the picks this week. Minnesota, Los Angeles Chargers, 2.5 minus 2.5 for the Chargers at Los Angeles. This one's tonight. I'm gonna go with the Chargers. Get back on the horse. Had a couple bad games in a row. I think they'll win this one. I'm gonna go both ways on this game because Minnesota is also a good team. 2 tickets. First ticket, I'm going the Chargers. On my second ticket, I'm picking the Minnesota Vikings. All right, the next game, we got the Jets and the Bengals. They got the Bengals minus 6.5 versus the Jets. I'm going to go with the Bengals. I like how Flacco's playing. Jamar Chase and Higgins is catching the ball. It's crazy out there. All right, next we got Buffalo, 7.5 versus the Panthers. This one's in Carolina. Shout out to my sister in North Carolina. Go out there and get that good Shea, that good Shea butter product. I'll put the link in my description. We're going with Buffalo on this one. The Panthers are no good. Next, we got the Giants versus the Eagles. They got the Eagles minus 6.5. Let's go with the Giants. I'm gonna pick the Giants on this game. I think this will be a close game. I think the Eagles will win by like maybe 3 or 4. And so this is another game where first ticket I'm going with the Giants, and on my second ticket I'm picking the Eagles. All right. Miami Dolphins versus the Falcons. They got the Falcons minus 7.5. All right. I'm gonna go with the Falcons. Miami sucks. Yeah. Sorry about that interruption. Where were we at? We got the Cleveland Browns and the New England Patriots. Yeah. I picked the Falcons on the last game. All right. Patriots minus 7.5. Ooh, this is interesting. Now, wait a minute. Joe Flacco's playing for the Natty. Cleveland Browns got the Gabriel kid. Yeah, we're going with the Patriots. Easy pick. Next, we got the Bears and the Ravens. Ravens minus 6.5. All right, y'all. We're gonna go with the Ravens minus 6.5. That's interesting. Lamar Jackson must be coming back. We'll go with the Ravens, and very unpredictable team. So on my second ticket, I will go with the Bears. Both of these teams very up in the air right now, but my first pick is the Ravens. Then we got 49ers versus the Texans. Texans minus 1.5. That's interesting. I'm going to go with the 49ers. Texans are having a tough time lately. Next, we got the Buccaneers versus the New Orleans Saints. They got Tampa Bay minus 5.5. Yep, easy pick. I'm going with Tampa Bay. Dallas Cowboys, Denver Broncos. Broncos minus 3.5. Broncos, easy pick. Tennessee Titans, Indiana Colts. They got the Colts minus 14.5 over the Titans. I gotta go with the Titans. I mean, that's just too much of a spread. Colts will win the game. They won't win it by that much. Yeah. Green Bay and Pittsburgh. Green Bay minus 3.5 over the Steelers. Let's go with the Steelers. I think they'll win that game. And last game, only 13 games this week. We'll go with the Washington Commanders and the Kansas City Chiefs on Monday night. And I'm going with the Chiefs. All right, let's get into some of these lows. There's picks and polos, as you know. The first one we got right here is a nice, dope bubble jacket. This one is not brand new, but it's still on the website. It's got the equestrian look, got the horses in the wilderness in the background. Real nice, real dope puffer jacket. Next we have the multicolored classic polo puffer jacket. As you can see, it's got orange and some green and some blue and some yellow, and it's packable. Very, very dope. Usually the packable joints have the small ribs. This one's got the bigger ribs. I like this one. Next we got a dope top coat. You know what I'm saying? This one is for people with a loud personality. If you don't know what you're doing, be careful with these pieces. Very, very nice pieces. You can see I like the detail up by the neck. I like the rope you got around the waist. The pattern is real dope. The color is real bright. Next we got another top coat, the toggle. This camel colored toggle coat right here. Very high quality, very dope. It's the kind of piece you buy it and it lasts for years in your collection. You only need one of these types of jackets right here. Very, very nice. Next we have the Sherling trucker jacket. Stupid dope, stupid dope. Really, really like this joint. Super high quality. Once again, a piece, you cop one of these, you can keep it forever. You don't need another jacket this style ever again. Next we have a dope, I guess you could say this is sort of like a military style, utility style jacket, similar to the vest I got on right now with lots of pockets all over the place. I see the Asian kids, like Tokyo kids, wearing this type of design. This one's all black, real dope. I really like this one. Got lots of detail to it. They're all one color and no heavy logo and branding on it. Very, very nice. Then we have another dope top coat. This one is got the not quite toggles, but dope type. Yeah, back again. I'm getting disrupted today. So we were on this blue jacket with the toggle style buttons, with the brown toggle style buttons and the cream inside the collar. Very, very nice. This looks like it's waterproof. Very, very dope. It looks like you could wear a heavy sweater underneath this joint and still be super warm. And it looks like you could wear this in some wet weather and be real dry. Next we have a dope windbreaker. Ain't copped a windbreaker in a minute. This is a really, really nice piece right here. It's got the classic, I don't know if y'all remember the Columbia joints that they used to sell. Yeah, this is that style of jacket with the cream and the green, and then the hood, some straps on the pocket. Very, very nice. Very, very dope. Reminds me of the Columbia jackets that they used to wear all over the place back in the day, except this one got the Polo logo. Next we got a dope rugged pair of pants. Colder weather's coming in. Everybody needs a nice, clean, dope, rugged pair of pants. If you're not into the jeans, these type of pants work real well. This is like basically a carpenter pant. It's got like the little loop so you can hang your hammer on the side. And real dope. You don't gotta iron these. You don't gotta worry about them getting a little dirty. Real dope. You can wear these several times a week. And it's got the drawstring on the bottom, so it'll work with any type of footwear you got. Real dope. And the last piece is another carpenter pant. This one is like a pair of jeans, wide leg, boot cut on the legs if I'm not mistaken. It's got that dark indigo blue like look. You can see the detail at the back and up by the pockets. Real nice piece. Everybody needs a solid pair of jeans this winter. This is one of them. All right, y'all, I'll be back next week with another episode of Picks and Polos. Sorry for the disruptions. Sorry for the sun fucking up the image, but it's all good. I'm out here every week. Even when the NFL stops, I'm gonna still give you these polos every week. Peace.